that anybody within your nation should be comfortable in your meeting, whether he be lost or saved. Now that is a revolutionary statement. That is revolutionary. Whether he be lost or saved, he should be comfortable at home and see only that which he could comprehend in that meeting. Now, boy, that is a standard. That's taking a standard and putting it on a skyrocket and blowing it right up into the heights of the stratosphere. I'm going to talk to you Pentecostals a minute. Your meetings do not reach that standard. By the way, this is Paul speaking. He said the foreigner should not feel that he has come. A man should not come in and feel like he's in a foreign land. And there should be nothing going on there that would seem like a foreigner from another land was doing it. Now just take that. Now I'm going to put this word under it. The church should express the culture of that people. Now that is a dangerous statement, and I will have to qualify it. Because I'm going to have to say for America, our past culture, not our present culture. Never the present culture. Because present culture is not always culture. Okay. Can you appreciate that? I don't know if I can make that clear to you or not. The hippie movement did not become part of the culture of America. The beards have gone. The Jesus movement did not become part of America's culture. I tell you what it left. It left informal choral singing in denominational churches. That's what it gave. It gave a little loosening up of worship. That's all the Jesus movement did. It did not affect our culture. It did not become part of the American culture. I'm sorry it didn't, frankly. The hippie movement did not either. I don't know if it's left any lasting impression on our culture. So you can't speak of what is present and say that's our culture. Culture, you only know 20, 30 years have passed. But we have a culture. And what we do in a meeting should not offend or look strange to a pagan American. He should be able to identify with it, that we're doing things American. Therefore, that automatically eliminates funny talk, strange vocabulary. Pentecostals, last year at our conference, someone was leading the singing and started what you call singing in the Spirit. And I got up and said something about it. I was just trying to moderate it, keep people from being scared out of their wits, because after all, it was the very first meeting, as I recall. And I know a lot of people were there wondering just what kind of preacher I was. And here we were having singing in the Spirit the very first meeting. And I just made the remark that will fit for some of you. Some of us, such as myself, is not something I understand or part of my culture. Well, that's all I said, but that's not all I felt. Do you realize that singing in the Spirit scares the wits out of everybody who is not Pentecostal? Absolutely kills a meeting of anyone who has no Pentecostal background. You don't know that because it is so much part of your life. Now, there is a difference between background and culture. And if we can understand that we should express something of our culture but very little of our background, we will have a whole new way of thinking. There's a Pentecostal background. And y'all have just been living in that little world so long, it's just great. And I'm not fussing about it. I'd love to steal a lot of things from it and do. But one of the things you do that scares the daylights out of us is singing in the Spirit. Now, if you want to stand up and say, let us all make funny noises that sound like a Gregorian chant that have no particular word, rhyme, or reason to them, well, then that's all right. So I can go along with that. I'll start going, I don't know exactly what you do. I can't quite do it. I know it doesn't sound like tongues. I don't know what tongues do. I know what tongues do. I've had a lot of tongues talking around me, but I don't know exactly what it is. But I can tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like a Gregorian chant. I don't doubt that that's what it is, whether you know it or not. But it scares the wits out of the rest of us. Now, there are things that Baptists do that reflect their background, and a Baptist ought to really try his best to be rid of that. And Episcopalian is going to really have trouble, because he has a European background, whether he realizes it or not, in his worship of Christ. But there is an American culture. And any human being who walks into our meeting, and I'm speaking of the standard of the meeting, ought to feel perfectly relaxed from beginning to end. Now, if you can grab hold of that, we'll take our first step towards some of the things we can do as Christians in a meeting. That's right. A lot of people will not bring their friends to a charismatic meeting because it is so foreign, and that's right there in 1 Corinthians 14. It is foreign.
I have to set myself explaining everything in that goodness law.
That's right. And I don't think they'd particularly fall down on their face and say God is among them.
But yet I enjoy it, you know, that.
And yet you enjoy it. I enjoy a lot of it, but not all of it. American culture. Our football game's not basically the same all over America, with a little variety. And this is what I want to say to you. If you go to another land, you don't know what the meetings of the church ought to look like. Go to two things. Go to the birthday parties and go to the sports. Get in on some little insignificant, not too complicated native ritual. Go to a birthday party among Americans and you'll get a big insight into what Americans are like. Go to their games and recognize that this is a robust people. A really robust people. I'm talking about things that you and I are not even aware of that we do. The best way I can do this is to move this to another nation. I'm not going to retell my story about Toyama, Japan. I probably saw the only cultural Japanese natural expression of the church that's ever existed in Japan. It's all been Western. A group of about 20, 25 kids had received help from Chinese. Two of their brothers had gone to some meetings in Taiwan. They came back home and taught all of this stuff, and they practiced it. Now, the Chinese didn't practice what they hear. They just heard it. These people practiced it. And they began writing songs to their own native tunes. Can you hear that, please? To their own native tunes. And they sat on the floor using this part of their leg as their chair. It's not a squat. I don't know exactly what you call it. I don't know if it's got a name. When you sit down on the calves of your lower leg. Is that the calf of your leg right there? Okay. And the fact that they didn't say amen, they nodded their heads. Everything about their meeting was totally, purely Japanese. Well, we have had a lot of European culture brought into us, and as part of our culture, accept that, would you? And accept the fact that we have our own way. We are a very informal people, except in church. And some few stupid, loose, Masonic, what are some of those things? Elk, no, not Corners. There's the Elks, the Masons and the Mooses are the only ones I can think of. What? Shriners, same thing, yeah. All sorts of stupid stuff they do. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it doesn't reflect anything in America, huh? The Odd Fellows do things like that too, don't they? All right. We have an informal culture. We have certain ways of doing things. There are some things in our culture that probably can be improved upon. We are one of the nations in this world who we will touch one another. The British don't touch one another. But for some reason, Christians don't touch one another nearly as much as you would think they would. And that is, to me, very strange. And yet Christians probably touch one another more than a lot of other people do, but we don't touch one another enough. And I think we can improve on that. A whole lot, huh? Not all of us do. Now, I got a world to cover, and this is just the beginning of it. And I don't want any of you to start thinking that when I start on this subject, this is all I've got to say about meetings. As far as I'm concerned, there are at least 1,000 ways to meet. But I want to talk about singing for a moment. I do not understand why we have had in the last 10 years an almost total sellout to the Psalms. Nor do I see anything in the singing of those Psalms. I don't see any edification in it. I don't see any content in it. I don't see anything to it. I don't see nothing to it whatsoever. And Jacob shall arise, and Jacob shall arise, and in the name of sanity with all the riches of Jesus Christ, will you sing about Jacob shall arise? Hallelujah. What does it mean? And Israel shall something or other, and they shall something else. Sometimes it doesn't even have the word praise in it. Just words. Old Testament words put to some kind of music that I never can catch the melody to. It takes me a week to learn the thing, and I haven't gotten anything. I'll only say one more thing where I'm running down the present day singing a song. Mom, running the live, Gene. Can you distinguish between the difference of fun and praise? Can you distinguish between the difference of what appeals to your heart and your foot? I am for fun in a meeting. Don't misunderstand me. I am not conservative in this. You can dance in a meeting. That's fine. I won't be doing it with you because, see, I'm a Baptist and dancing is sin. So that's you go ahead and do that. But there ought to be content and purpose in everything we do. And as far as I'm concerned, this thing that we've been doing for the last 10 years of getting off singing the psalm is a total waste of time when there is so much of the glory and praise to Christ. At least rewrite the Psalms and what they meant and said about your Lord. Change the words and meaning and bring them to me, one of the redeemed of the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, I'm going to declare war on background. What is truly part of our culture? The old classical hymns are part of our culture. Is acid rock Christian music part of our culture? And the answer is, it remains to be seen. We don't know. People 30 years from now will be able to tell us whether it is or not. If it is, then I would say use it. Well, I don't want to say that. 30 years, when my wife and I will be dead. If it is, if it has really stuck and found a place in the Christian faith, fine. I don't think it will. I find it appeals neither to my spirit nor to my soul. It doesn't even appeal to my body. It doesn't appeal to my ears. I don't know what that thing appeals to. I'm frightened by it. Now, I think some of you may be thinking, Gene is really, really going to be conservative here about meetings. I am not. Just wait. I am not. Well, I will make a point here. I do not see any reason for singing things that have no purpose to them, nor edification, nor content. Now, let me tell you what, in this one man's bald-headed opinion, is part of our culture. Do you know that Amazing Grace is set to a drunkard's tune? Good. That doesn't offend you, does it? You remove that and you will remove probably the greatest hymn ever written. Certainly it has been honored more than any other hymn ever written. It still gives me goose pimples. And it came out of a tavern, a beer-drinking tavern song in Great Britain, but it was part of their culture. And somebody sat down with Christian music to it. Brothers and sisters, I think we are losing one of the greatest opportunities by not taking music that is part of our culture and setting wonderful, glorious songs to it that are truly 100% American. And we don't do that, and I don't know why.
We sing Amazing Grace because of that.
Do you? You take the words and put it to another tune? That's wonderful. Someone gave us, the old commercial when we say, Bud, you said a lot of things. Anybody else?
I learned that one just recently.
When you say, Lord, you said a lot of things nobody else can say. When you say, Lord, you said you only want the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. When you say, Lord Jesus, you said it all. I accept that tune. I accept that. That is part of that. That's fine. That came out of the soil of this country. I recognize it. Something in me says that's okay. Boy, when I hear the screaming, bloody murder stuff, sounds like it's written in the bottom basement of hell. And honestly, but it's got Christian words to it. Don't make any sense to me. And I don't want to get too much. If you like acid rock Christian music, have at it, friend. Just do it. I've made my point, at least in singing, that there is an American culture. It's very hard to understand your own culture. You can with other people. I could not believe Japanese singing songs to. I don't know how they do it. I can't imitate it well. It just sounds crazy. But they had their beautiful old favorites. They sang too. Watch a birthday party. Watch a basketball game. What are some other cultural things we do that we're hardly even aware of? Can you help me a little bit? Watch a picnic. For goodness sakes, watch a picnic. I don't know what else to say, but I can say to you that this world is full of beautiful American music that is waiting to glorify the Lord Jesus Christ, that I believe will outdo these crazy tunes that kids pick out on the guitars that I cannot find rhyme to. I cannot, it takes me weeks to catch it on. Now, some of you just enjoy this up a storm, but I find it almost impossible to handle. And I would like to make a suggestion that we have songbooks and that we do away with songbooks. Let me see if I can reconcile those two statements. I think if, hey, Atlanta, I'll just tell you what we're going to do. We're going to sit down on the floor, we're going to learn how to know the Lord, and we're going to take one song a week and learn it. And we're going to learn them, and I'm going to ask you to memorize the words. And let me just tell you, give you a couple of tips here. I know you're not wanting this, but I won't do it now. But if we have a large meeting, then I would say, do one of two things. Leave your songbook at home, or put it down when the music starts. You can usually sing it, you can usually carry it, and if necessary, get an overhead projector in your large meetings. But you'll ruin a meeting if everybody's looking at songbook. I think we have to pull free of songbooks. That's one of the first practical pointers I would give you as far as a meeting. Now, I haven't even begun to speak of meetings, but being as we're talking about them, I would like to see us approach everything with a sense of newness. I don't think there's such a thing as a good songbook. I think there's only such a thing as a growing songbook. And after it grows a while, I'm not sure but what it should be laid aside for a few years. Probably the songs that you have never heard before, I know Christians who won't sing them. They've worn them out. And they are precious to some of us, they're worn out to others. I know that some of you really are offended with some of the old Christian songs. What is it you just can't sing anymore? You just absolutely cannot sing them. The old rugged cross, huh? Burning in the sheaves, the old rugged cross. I can really identify with that. All right. And in the garden, okay. What's the other one? Oh, you come from a background I've never heard of, brother. I have a different background from you. But we have a common culture. You Pentecostals and Charismatics, I can still meet you. You Episcopalians, I can still meet you. Hey, you Baptists, I can still meet you. We have a common culture. And our culture gets a lot deeper than you realize. But this becomes important to the Lord Jesus Christ. The Japanese ought not to meet like that with us. The Chinese ought not to meet the way we meet. The Eskimos ought not to meet the way we meet. Latins perhaps should not meet the way somebody from Great Britain meets and expresses themselves. But you and I have a common culture. If we can use that culture, we can meet one another, and we can have a meeting that all of us enjoy. I am prepared to take all the great old hymns. I'm prepared to take anything that sticks. And sometimes you can know when a song's going to stay. I heard Majesty about a year ago, and the moment I heard it, I said, that's going to be with us forever. It's going to be with us forever. It sings to the spheres. And that which lasts, we ought to really emphasize. And that which has lasted in the past, we can use again. We can rewrite words to great old hymns that thrill us. You have been touched, I know, even in church, when we all stood and sung, what?
Holy, holy, holy.
Amen. How great thou art. Blessed assurance. To God be the glory. All hail the power of Jesus' name. And there are about 5 different ways to sing that thing. Now, that will not take away any chorus that you sing. That will not take away all that dumb stuff that we all sing and enjoy and love. But if we're going to meet, let us just realize that there is a place we can meet, and that's in our culture. And we can express, if we can just concentrate on this a little bit, we can express our culture. Now, when you go and sit down in a crowded living room at a birthday party, don't just watch the blowing out of the candles. Watch how people sit around in a living room when there's not enough furniture to go around. Watch that and observe it, and you will see the embryo of an American Christian meeting. We can have those kind of meetings. Well, my whole point is, no heathen in America, no unbeliever should ever come into our meetings and be terrified or say, I don't understand this, these people are a bunch of foreigners. That is in our music, in our worship, and, please, in the way we talk. The standard of a meeting is that there will be nothing there that will frighten people who have the same culture that you and I have. And so spending some time in Atlanta, if there's anybody here to hear me, probably summer after next summer. That's a real hope of mine. If you don't have any place to move between now and then, and you don't come join with the Saints here by leaving another group. Don't you dare do that. I don't want you to do that. Don't do that under any condition. Don't ever do that. But this is one possibility of what I would do. I would ask the brothers and sisters to simply begin meeting in homes, or in a home. Let's say we've got between 20 and 40 people. Let's say even 20, 25. Then I would ask them to start meeting with me in a living room, and I would talk to them about how to experience Christ. Now, I would not tell them they could not sing or pray, but I would put no emphasis on it whatsoever. And I would probably try to keep the theme very, very light and non-directional, just like most of your thing way. And, it's just got no place to go. It doesn't have any line or reason. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know which way it's going to go. It's going to go high or low, high or deep. You don't know. I worked for them for a period of time, between 6 weeks and 6 months, until I began to see an overflow in their lives. At the same time, I would ask of them that they live near one another. And I would be giving them suggestions of what to do to get to know one another a lot better. In other words, you're not going to have anything if you don't have community, but community will not come until first there is experience with Christ. Nonetheless, they would be there, they would be experiencing the Lord. I would give them some things to do to draw them closer to one another. Now, what would those be? You want an example? Or one of them would be have meals together. I'd probably encourage these sisters to do a lot of things together with one